Welcome to inspectmania.com. My name is Carl Ross. And folks, there is a serious update coming to the internet. And it has a lot to do with whether or not your website is mobile friendly. April 21st, for many, they're calling this Doomsday because this is a massive update. This will be a major update by Google, and this update will have global and massive impact on each and every website on the internet that's not mobile friendly. There's been some years since there was an update this major where it had major impact. Back in the day, some years ago, there was an impact where it literally shut businesses down. Businesses went out of business. They started laying off employees because these guys were getting lots of visitors from the internet. And so when you go from, say, getting 500,000 visitors a month to your website to all of a sudden losing your ranking, and now you're only getting, say, 10,000 visits a month compared to the 500,000, your sales drastically drop. And this is the type of effect that this new update will have. This new update will literally scour every single website online to determine if it's been set up for smartphone use. And if it's not, your website ranking is about to perform Houdini's favorite disappearing act. Houdini, the magician, was famous for disappearing and reappearing somewhere else. And that's exactly what's going to happen with your website. You're going to disappear from page 1 or page 2 or your number 1 ranking, and you're going to reappear on page 50. And this is a major update. Over half of home inspector websites are not mobile friendly, and it could spell big trouble for you if your site's not mobile friendly. But it's good news for those of you who are mobile friendly. It's going to give you the opportunity to rise up the ranks. You're going to move up because 60+% of all searches that happen on Google are coming from mobile devices, and Google wants to ensure that their users are getting a good user experience on their platform. That's what they want. So they rather deliver mobile friendly. If a person is doing a search from a mobile device, they want it to be a pleasant experience for that user. No scrolling side to side, zooming in or pinching. They don't want that. This thing is changing. This update, if you don't understand the significance of this, this is major. All the other search engines will follow suit. So Doomsday here, man, Doomsday is coming. And if your website is not mobile friendly, you're gonna feel the effect. So how can you determine if your website is mobile friendly? I'm just want to break this down. What Google is looking for is that when a person comes to your website, they want them to be able to read the content, whether they're looking at it from a mobile phone, an iPad, a tablet, or whatever type of device. They want it to be so that these users do not have to scroll left or right to look at the content. They don't want them zooming in to be able to read text or pinching the screen. They don't want that. So if you have to do that, go open up your mobile device, pull up your iPad, pull up your cell phone. If you have to do that on the cell phone, you in trouble. Also, non-friendly mobile software or programming language. A lot of sites got Flash on it, and that ain't gonna fly in this update. And here's the thing, Google is not just looking at your home page. They want all your pages to be mobile friendly. That's exactly what they're looking for. Links must not be close together. If you pull up a mobile device and you're looking at a website with your thumb, sometimes the links are so close when you click on, there might be 5 links going down vertical. And you click on the second link, but because your fingers are big, it accidentally clicks on the first one or the third link. They don't want that. They want space in between your links so that a person can clearly use their finger and make their selection. Again, they don't want people clicking on the first link when they were trying to click on the second link. They want a good user experience for the people that are using their search engine. And they're going to penalize you if you're not providing a mobile-friendly experience for their user. So those links have to be spaced apart. So there's a lot of stuff, small stuff. Now, you also must have a click to call button on the website, essentially that allows visitors to be able to simply click on the button and be able to reach you right away. Again, lots of small things, and this thing is serious, folks. So if your website's not friendly, there's a way to check your website. Google has provided a tool. I'm going to include a link below this video here, and you can click on that link, go check it out, and make sure your website is mobile friendly. But one way you can check to see if your mobile site is friendly is, I'm going to pull this up here. I'm going to go over to our website, and we're going to open it up. And what you can do is grab one of the sides. And if you can scroll it, if you can squeeze it inside the site, see how the website is conforming. This is what we call mobile responsive. The website is responding. So if this was a cell phone, it responds and adapts and adjusts accordingly for the screen so that people can look at it. They're not having to scroll left to right, up or down. They're not zooming in, etc. It's all responsive. This is what we call a responsive design, meaning, and notice the menu. This is mobile. Notice the spaces between the menus. This is another menu. Notice the spaces. They're not close together. And as I open this up, so if I'm looking at this from a tablet, now this is about the size of a tablet or an iPad mini. Notice how things start to open up wider and respond. So this is a responsive design. I need to center this graphic here. I need to center these, but this is a responsive thing. And so what happens, in other words, the content is being responsive to the device that is looking at it. And so I'm going to open it back up. And so that's one thing you can do. Grab it by the sides and see if your website adapts. Notice our menus go away. They disappear because they're going to mobile friendly. The links, they got space in it. So that's one way you can check your site. If it's not, now let's look at a site that's not mobile responsive. I'm just going to type in Jacksonville home inspection. And I'm just going to click on one of these websites here. Let's see. Let's just click on this one here. Okay. Now I'm going to squeeze it. Notice how it goes away. Nothing is resizing. And this will be one of those sites when looked upon from a mobile device, you have to kind of scroll left to right, zoom in to get anywhere around it. But it's not responding. It's not adjusting. Let's click on this one here. Same thing here. It just goes away. This is not responding. This is not a responsive website design. Perhaps they have a mobile site that redirects to a separate site somehow at the end. But responsive is really where you want to go. You don't want to redirect to another mobile device or another mobile platform that takes them off of your main domain name into some software that's hosting a mobile friendly setup. You want everything to stay on your website. That's what you really want to do in terms of getting the best conversion rates as it relates to your website. But that's one way you can check your website. Do that with your website. See if it's responding. And if it's not, you need to update. Another way, again, I told you there's a link underneath this video whereby you can go check out, put in your website address, and see if your website is mobile friendly. Google will let you know. There's a variety of things that they're looking for, and not just your homepage, but check the other URLs on your website to make sure those are mobile responsive, because Google wants all of your pages to be mobile friendly. And as usual, if you need help with this, if you're stuck and you need help right away, reach out to us. Our website is www.inspectmania.com. Our contact details are on the page. If you need us to analyze or review your website, fill out one of the forms on the website and we can give you an analysis. But this update is serious, it's major, and you need to take this serious because there's about to be some major changes. And today is April 20th. Tomorrow, as of this recording is April 20th. The next day is going to be the 21st. That's the day this algorithm updates. And you're going to start to hear some noise go across the world as this update changes. So get mobile friendly, folks. Your business depends on it. And have a wonderful and blessed day. If you have questions, reach out to us. Thanks again. I'm Carl Ross with InspectMania.com.